Hi everyone, and welcome to my treehouse. Today I am going to show you how to make 3 very inexpensive shelves for in your shower. Now I've already made mine. I made these a couple years ago, and I got some shower walls that have shelves built in, so I took them out. But I just wanted to share this with you because it's a nice idea. So anyway, Depot, they've got one shelf, it's about this big, and it's $40. I said, I don't think so. So I searched the store for something I could make a shelf out of. And I pretty much had given up, and on the way out the door, bam. Downspout. Vinyl downspouts. They're cheap. They won't hurt you in the shower. Let's see. And they're $10.87 for a 12-foot piece, which you can make 3 shelves out of and not have anything left over, pretty much. So first off, you're going to need a bracket well for each shelf, so like that. And the holes may not line up, probably won't, so you may have to drill a couple holes. It's real thin, easy to do. The shelf brackets, 8x10 shelf brackets are $1.98 a piece. So that's $16.87 for 3 shelves. And like I said, these lasted a couple years, and I only took them out because we didn't need them anymore. Now you can either do it in a shape like this and put them in the corner, or you can make them straight and use 2 brackets, and then you would have the ends open, and you can use it to put small bottles in, shampoo or anything. So that's an added plus. Now on these ones I actually used the entire 120 inches of downspout. Shush. 20 inches, 13 inches, and 7 inches across the long ends. And then on the short one I had to heat that up and push it in so that it would go tight up against the wall. Now I like to leave a gap in between, say about like that, so that the water and soap and all that can run through and it's easier to clean. And then when you put them on there, you'll want to run a bead of silicone caulk around each end and then put it in place. Okay, got that? Alright, now if you don't use stainless steel screws, they'll rust. See, mine rusted. Not too bad. Stainless steel screws, and they won't rust. These were some zinc coated, I think, and they rusted a little, but I just threw these up real quick. I just needed to get some shelves in there. It took me about 10 minutes to make these. Now, you're going to have to cut these, and you're going to have to fit them in the corner, so make sure if the wall isn't square, you're going to have a little bit different sizes. You might end up with them like that, and then the other one's going to have a gap, so do them one at a time. And then when you go to cut it, take some tape and wrap it around wherever you're going to cut. Don't mark it and then cover it up with tape, or you won't know where you're cutting it at. Put that around there, and then use a fine saw, hand saw. If you're going to use a circular saw, you can put the blade on backwards. I'll show you what happens. See, I use power equipment, so you don't want to bust them up. So then you just line them up once you know where they're going, and you're sure. And then now you can use a bolt and a nut, but you'll have to be able to get a hand inside here or something to hold the nut while you tighten the screw. That would be the best way to do it. But you can use any screw. They held tight. In 2 years, nothing ever came apart. And like I said, I just did this real quick. So yeah, I did have to drill holes. There wasn't any close enough for this one piece. And I barely reached this one. So this is 8 inches, so you want at least a 10-inch. But you don't want it sticking out past the edge. So kind of guesstimate how far you're going to have them apart. Measure that, and then make sure the bracket comes at least halfway into the largest piece. close to the edge would be best. So, let's see here. We'll speed this up, I'm sure. Why do I have 4 holes there? Oop. I can't find my drill, so I guess I'm doing it by hand. I'm using these in my treehouse here now. It's not a lot of room in here, so it helps. I got one right here that's behind the door, which you'd never be able to put anything there if it wasn't for the shape of the shelf. I don't know why they quit carrying bathroom shelves or shower shelves, though. That's pretty stupid. I know they used to have those glass ones with the gold plastic piece that goes on there, and you stick the glass in there. Those were actually, they looked cheap, but they worked really well. I never had the glass fall out or anything. And I went through many sets of those over the years. But I guess they weren't making enough money off of them, so they got a $40 shelf. It's about 2 inches wide, about 15 inches long. So if you want to highfalutin it, there you go. I asked the guy, "Oh, where's your bathroom shelves?" He goes, "Oh, follow me." He took me to that little shelf. I said, "Are you kidding me?" For 40 bucks, I could build 6 shelves. But yeah, I was on my way out the door, and I went, "Oh, hey, look at those downspouts. They're plastic." I thought about tiles, but how am I going to attach the bracket to the tile? I don't really want to use glue, and then you got a tile in the shower, which could break, so there's some pretty tiles, and if you're only buying a couple, they're pretty cheap, so that's another option, if you can figure out a way to secure them. See, this is a long, tedious process here. And on the other end, you can use like a wood screw, anything like that, for these 3 holes. But it'd be good to put 2, and you'd like to get a wider bracket if possible. That way it keeps it more balanced. But once you put it up into the corner like that, and the silicone on the ends, there you go. There you have it. Easy. Now you got screws in there, but nobody can reach in there. And then once you put it into the corner, let me show you. Got one right here. There you go, there's one. Lighting in here sucks, but anyway. Durable, easy to clean. Nice little gap in between. They lasted 2 years, and now I'm using them somewhere else, so get your money's worth at Home Depot, 20 bucks. Enjoy!